The Amish way to grow ginger forever. Imagine planting one root just once and harvesting for a lifetime. Sounds like a miracle, right? Well, it's not magic. It's Amish farming wisdom. Hidden deep in the tradition-rich gardens of the Amish, there's a ginger growing method that transforms this tropical root into a nearly self-sustaining crop. The key? Patience, soil love, and deep-rooted understanding. Amish growers don't rely on fertilizers or chemicals. They don't rush nature. They study it. They honor it. And they grow ginger in a way that keeps giving season after season. This is the ginger masterclass your modern garden's been waiting for. Why the Amish grow ginger in the first place. For the Amish, ginger isn't just a trendy superfood. It's a healing treasure. It's been passed down in handwritten herbal remedy books, brewed into calming teas, mixed into salves for aching joints. While many see ginger as an exotic root found on grocery shelves, the Amish see it as a homegrown medicine. It warms the blood, settles the stomach, clears the lungs, and when flu season hits, it's one of the first things they reach for. So naturally they grow it, but not just for one-time use. They grow it to last, to multiply, to heal for generations. Choosing the right ginger root rhizome. It starts with one perfect piece. Amish gardeners don't grab any ginger off a store shelf. They look for thick, juicy rhizomes, the roots that look like knobby fingers. The trick? The eyes. Just like potatoes, ginger has buds or eyes that sprout. Each of these eyes can grow into a new plant. The Amish pick organic ginger, untreated with chemicals or growth inhibitors. Often, they trade amongst themselves or order from heirloom seed suppliers they trust. Once they've got that root, they don't rush. They observe, let sit in warmth, and wait for those little sprouts to peek through. Soil preparation, the Amish secret sauce. Amish soil is alive. That's not just poetic, it's the truth. They spend years building up the quality of their garden soil. Ginger loves loose, rich, and well-draining soil. So they use composted manure, aged leaf mulch, and sand to keep it airy. Amish farmers never rely on artificial fertilizer. Instead, they enrich the ground with natural inputs like chicken litter, wood ash, and compost tea. They dig deep, making sure the soil is soft enough for ginger to expand. Good ginger isn't grown in haste. It's nurtured below the surface, where the real magic happens. Planting ginger the Amish way. Here's where the real skill comes in. They slice the ginger root into chunks, each with at least 1 or 2 sprouting eyes. Then, they let the cut sides air dry for a day or two. This prevents rot. When planting time comes, usually early spring after frost danger passes, they nestle each piece into a shallow trench, just a couple inches deep. They space them wide, giving each root room to grow fat and happy. No plastic rows, no industrial tools, just bare hands, worn gloves, and a rhythm passed down from elder to child. Quiet work, but powerful. Shady corners and moist ground. The perfect ginger spot. One thing people often get wrong, ginger doesn't love full sun. It prefers dappled light, especially in hot climates. The Amish know this. They often plant ginger near the shady side of the barn or under taller crops like corn or sunflowers. This shade keeps the ground cool and moist, exactly what ginger craves. They water gently, often with rainwater collected in barrels. Not too wet, not too dry, just enough to mimic the forest floor. Ginger loves that jungle-like environment, and the Amish recreate it with quiet intention, not fancy gadgets. Mulching and maintenance. Keep it cozy. Amish farmers mulch like it's a sacred ritual. Once the ginger's in the ground, they cover it with a thick blanket of straw, leaves, or even old hay. This mulch keeps weeds out, moisture in, and temperature steady. They don't weed every day, they prevent the need to. If weeds do sneak in, they hand pull. No sprays, no shortcuts. They listen to the garden, touch the soil, smell the earth, and they know when something's off before it ever becomes a problem. Ginger under mulch? It sleeps peacefully and grows bold, thick, and fragrant underground. Harvesting. Gentle hands, big rewards. The harvest doesn't come fast. Ginger takes 8 to 10 months to mature. But when it does, the reward is rich. The Amish dig carefully, loosening soil with forks or just their hands. They pull out clusters of golden roots, each piece stronger than what they started with. They wash it clean with well water, dry it in the sun, and keep the biggest, healthiest chunks aside for replanting. The cycle never ends. With just one planting, a family can have ginger for years, as long as they honor the rhythm. Plant, wait, multiply, repeat. Storing ginger for year-round use. Ginger storage is an art in Amish homes. Some dehydrate thin slices for teas and tinctures. Others store fresh ginger in root cellars, packed in dry sand to keep it from sprouting too soon. Some even ferment it with honey, turning it into a syrup that fights colds and soothes the gut. They never waste a root. Even the small pieces get used in cooking or herbal salves. And always, they set some aside for next season. It's not just about use. It's about respect. That root gave them health, and now it deserves another shot at life. The masterclass lesson, ginger as a perennial promise. Here's the beauty. If grown with care, ginger becomes perennial. It means you can plant once and harvest year after year. The Amish often keep small beds going for decades, simply replanting from their own stock. Some grow it indoors in clay pots during the winter. Others let it die back naturally and mulch heavy, letting spring warm the roots again. There's no need to start fresh every time. The lesson? Take care of your ginger, and it will take care of you. Season after season, root after root. That's not farming. That's stewardship. What we can learn at Rustic Plantry. At Rustic Plantry, we believe the past holds answers for our modern chaos. The Amish don't just grow food. They grow relationships with the earth. Their ginger isn't trendy. It's timeless. And so is the lesson it teaches. When you slow down, plant with purpose, and honor your roots, your harvest never ends. Want to grow once and harvest forever? Follow the Amish lead. And follow us here at Rustic Plantry for more of these quiet, powerful food secrets that nourish body, soil, and soul.